Hey everybody, welcome. So Nader Elshamy is saying that the whole evidence, the audio recordings are fake because you can't hear the other person. Yes, I do believe that the whoever edited the conversation did take themselves out of it, but it doesn't relinquish or lower the magnitude of what is being said by DeeDee because it is there right in front of us. What DeeDee said is what DeeDee said. That's DeeDee's voice. It is recognizable, and she's saying what she's saying. Hello, everybody in the chat. Karina, Martinez, Natural Ginger, Lisa B. We got Erie Pepperoni in the back. I'm going to add you shortly. Bunny Angel, Ashley Gore, Vanessa, Terry K, Katrina C. Natsuki, Jen, Zach Tishadi, Beep, Bep, Colleen, I Speak Out, Terry K, Trainwreck Lover, Vanessa, Farida, Cemetery, Sun Q, One Small Moose, Happy Life, Silves, Cook, UK Frostbite, Cat Pusino, Barbara the Nail Pusher, hi there, Moisha, Kristen, and everybody else. Thanks for joining me. We got I Speak Out as well. Hey, both of you.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
How's everything going?
Good. How are you doing, Monty?
Surviving, trying to survive. So I'm here. Hey,
Yeah.
Jacob Waller, music. How you doing? Colleen, solo trip. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to play the clip where he's saying it's all fake. Like he doesn't really have an understanding of editing and how like it is possible to do what he's saying he's
Mm-hmm.
done, fake it, but you gotta have a program that costs a shit ton of money to learn how
Yes,
DD
Yes,
speaks to
yes.
imitate it.
exactly. That's what I was going to say, Monty. You and I do editing, right? I've been
Yeah,
doing editing
it's
for about four
near
years.
impossible to get it that smooth
Mhm.
if you're clipping out,
The
even with working with
Even with the
audio
volume
programs.
envelope, yes,
Yeah,
even with the volume envelope, there's no way you could that smooth unless you're like Monty said, you have professional equipment, like Hollywood quality equipment, and you can work on it, sure. But let's be honest, no offense to the ladies, I'm sure they don't have that equipment
yeah.
available to them. And yes, the portion where the other person was cut out, sure, that's obvious it was cut out. But do you care what the other person had to say, Monty? Because I sure don't.
Overall, not really, because it doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, it's not going to change what DD said.
Exactly.
And on part two, he said it like he was there. He wasn't even there. At the end, it clearly says, "Oh, he's calling me."
Exactly.
So how is he supposed to know if it's a lie or not?
Dee Dee was talking when this was, if you remember back, everyone go back, way back in time. This was when before Cuba, right? And if you remember, Foodie did say that she had left to a hotel with Nader, and Dee Dee kept blowing him up, crying and pissed off that he had left with Foodie.
Hmm. Yeah, that was the
So
incident.
yeah, Nader wasn't even there.
Yeah,
According to Foodie, he was going. She was with him in the car heading to a motel.
yeah. And then that's when DD went off saying all the things that were being said.
She threatened. We remember we
Yeah,
all laughed. We all thought Foodie was exaggerating, but apparently it was the truth. You know, so you can be right and wrong sometimes. Hey,
yeah.
I'll admit that. And she did say that Dee Dee was upset that Nader left and was crying and kept on blowing him up, saying, "How could you? Why are you leaving? Da 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 da." And she ended up ultimately, from what I remember, having to drive Nader back because Dee Dee wouldn't stop. And Dee Dee did threaten Nader to call the harem and tell them everything. And here we are.
And I guess she did. I know the harem is like, oh shit, now we got a recording.
Yep.
Exactly.
So there you go, DD. You are the author of your relationship's demise.
It's not, look, this relationship is so phony. Have you noticed how, like, the shift in Dee Dee's personality from the announcement till now? Like, she's giddy, right? She's like, "Oh, I got my man, haha, I win." What did you win? What exactly did you win, Dee Dee?
Fool's gold.
Yep, yep.
Exactly.
All right, so what I was gonna do is actually shout outs to Waterweight. It's Waterweight, another juicy clip here. I was gonna play it because some of us don't have 8 to 10 hours a day to watch all this crap. So I'm gonna get you caught up with what Nader is talking about. So here's the clip from its Waterweight. I will link to its Waterways channel because I'm using a clip that they sorted out. So let's get this started.
People trying to tell you lying, you doing this, you doing that, even every day. This is something I don't have to answer, but I'll answer for you.
You know what? Let me start over because some people need the caption because of his voice. I don't need it because I'm used to living in cities where there's a diverse populace of people with a lot of accents. So let me start it over. You guys can look at the caption if you want and read along.
People trying to tell you lying, you doing this, you doing that, even every day. This is something I don't have to answer, but I'll answer for you. For the people who curious, not the people who doubt me. If I talk, me and DeeDee here, and you here with us, or you put something, sound, whatever, to record us, this illegal.
It's
No,
not illegal. It's one
no.
Nope.
party
No.
consent.
It's a third party, so therefore no.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get that straight out. All right, let's continue.
First one. But nobody can do this because nobody live with us. Here or there. When I'm with DeeDee, no other third person with us.
What is he talking about? Is he thinking it's so clear that people snuck in the house and put up audio recording gear? Like, why is he saying it like that? I don't get it.
I didn't get it either.
Yeah, it's like nobody live with us here or there. Is he thinking it's because it's so clear that what people put audio recordings in the house? Like, I don't know. I don't get his thinking.
Ooh.
So you think you're smart and you play record. If I talk to somebody in in the phone and he records, supposed to be my voice and your voice. I don't hear you.
No
So
one
skip
cares.
one. There's one. Or you cut the part. You need people to see it or to hear it.
No.
One word from here, one word from here.
That is very hard, Nader, to do. In
No.
fact, it will
Uh-uh.
never come out right if you actually do clips because, of course, what Eric Pepperoni said earlier. Like I've done editing for decades now, and it's super hard. It's
Mm-hmm.
actually better if you have a learning audio workstation that can learn somebody's voice by you're constantly putting in hundreds of hours of their
Mm-hmm.
voice into
Yep.
the software so that they learn, so that it's smooth rather than
Right.
clipped, because you can always hear when a sound is being clipped because the background noise is always slightly distinct. So if you have
Mm-hmm.
your own audio workstation, you can always hear that. It goes something like this. It'll go
The shift,
yeah,
and
that's
then
what it sounds like. Yeah,
the pitch
exactly.
changes. Monty, I have a video on my, I made a little parody on my channel when she did that BS apology, where I actually made it sound like she was saying something else, but it was so obvious it was supposed to be a joke. Obviously,
Yeah,
you can't do that without the proper equipment or time. And like, honestly, can I be honest with you? Can I ask you and everyone? Does
sure.
anyone care what the other person on the other end was saying? Because I expect them at that time to be saying, to be talking crap,
Yeah,
basically.
all types of shit about me, about my panel, about everybody
Right.
else.
Yep.
Like, it doesn't
Yep.
matter. It's like it's expected, right?
Right.
It just flows too well that like whatever she's talking about, the conversation is flowing too well to be edited at all. It's a continuous topic that hasn't changed.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
She was visibly, like, she was audibly upset that Nader had left with her. So it sounded very much like DeeDee was like, I have to tell all this tea because I'm pissed. I'm pissed, so I'm going to open my mouth and spill all the tea on what happened. And I understand why they're kind of trying to backpedal because let's be honest, you admitted in that video that Foodie was clearly heavily intoxicated when this happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, all right, let's continue. What else? Other bullshit does he have to say?
Let's say I tell to this person, fuck you. He will take fuck, cut, in other conversation. They are pussy. They will cut the pussy, put it, clip. Good for you. They're gonna take good for away and clip you. So they can make sentence, but cutting words, fuck you, pussy, out of nothing for reality. So you can cut three words from different conversation, collect them together. No, if you're smart and you have
Okay, wait a
conversation,
second. Why would it? Okay, first of all, to clip "fuck you, pussy," we don't need to clip that because you said it tons of times.
Right? We don't
So
have
we don't
to
need to put it that together. You've been saying it in the
all the
last 48
time.
hours. Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he has no understanding of editing. Remember, everyone, this is a guy who has to get foodie beauty to edit his
Mm-hmm.
videos. That just says everything you need to know.
and you have conversation with me. If you have conversation with me, I'm talking to you, belay my voice and your voice. So let people know what this conversation was going or talking about what. I want the record to be me and DeeDee talking to you. Where are you in the conversation?
No one cares.
That's in
No one
Yeah.
cares.
Exactly.
words out of sentence collected together to make what make you smart or feel smart. No, you're not smart. You're stupid. Are you stupid?
No.
What's up with him and smart?
You got it. You
He
understand?
couldn't even add the numbers he was trying to add on Gary. Like he was
Right?
off by 5,
I
and
know.
he's all like, "You're smart, so smart, Natty, so smart. You're such a
Right?
smart boy."
Oh my OMG. Okay, we got a super chat here from Graveyard Floor. Says, my hubby is a 33-year Hollywood film editing veteran. He's cackling at Nader's explanation. Exactly. If you've ever
I bet
done
he is.
video and audio editing, you know how it's hard to get coherent audio that the
Mm-hmm.
normal layperson cannot differentiate that it was cut up. It's practically
Yeah.
next to impossible. You have to have a learning
Exactly.
audio workstation that can recreate the voice. That's just the easiest thing to do, and even that
Money.
takes a tons of time.
And let's also add to what he said here. You can take a video from one day to the next and put it to. No, here's the thing: environmental factors.
Yeah,
The
the
background sound in
background.
Yes.
your
Yes.
apartment may not be the same. It's not the
Even
same
though
from
you
day to
think it
day.
is, it's not. You
Oh
can
no, you.
try and get the most quiet place ever from one day to the next, and it will have slight changes, and it can be
Uh-huh.
picked up.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you, Graveyard Flores, for this. Let's go back to what Nader is saying. Hey, Miyoko Yuki, how are you doing? All right, let's go back.
You got it. You understand what these people play? Taking word from here, word from here, word from here, word from here, switch word from here, cut word from here, put it here, welding. Put the mask, stick them together to make another look bad. The reality is,
Oh,
if I have
okay.
conversation with you, when you release it me and you talking. But
No
if
one
you
cares.
want part of the conversation, that's all fake.
What?
So keep doing one of those every day. It doesn't hesitate. One little hair in my asshole.
It
It,
definitely does. You're
I guess it.
pressed.
Yeah. Is it
What?
hesitate or irritate, Nadi? Let me see that again.
Salty and
It's like,
bothered.
OMG.
Those every day. It doesn't hesitate. One little hair in my asshole.
Ew.
OMG. All right. Shout out to It's Water Weight. I'll
Oh
put a
my
link.
god. It definitely. I'm gonna put that one on repeat on my channel just for giggles.
Yeah.
Just for giggles. Just the slapping part. It's ridiculous.
I don't know if anybody saw the full live. I actually did, and I was there, but they were also acting inappropriate in that live. If you didn't notice,
What happened? What do you mean?
I don't know. Me and my husband caught it, but it's just really slight. It's when Nader just finished making that drink for DeeDee, and he goes off the camera. Well, this is adult. I don't know if it's weird or anything, but when they were talking, she started like sticking out her tongue and then turning red, and then you would hear this noise of a slap, but it's not like an ordinary slap. I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like he was hitting his private parts against something to make a noise. But yeah, no, hear me out. Hear me out.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Okay,
thing
how
is,
far into the last live stream was this?
it was when he just around the time he just made that orange lemon drink for her.
In the latest live stream.
Yeah, the latest live stream, and then you can clearly see when he sits back down that he has a stiffy and is like sideways when he's coming to sit. Yeah, I don't know why, but like I wasn't even trying to.
No, I know.
Yeah, it was like really weird. And then apparently some people were saying in the reflection during the first time he got up that they could see something. He was doing something to DeeDee. The only thing I saw is that he threw something. Because those,
okay, I think I got it queued up. Let me see if this is the right, because I just ran through it and I saw the orange drink and I went back to where he left. So he left and then he got the drink and then he left again.
Yeah,
is that
and
what you're talking about? So when he grabbed the drink and he left, that's when I should queue it up to.
No, when he made the drink and then DeeDee is drinking it.
Yeah.
And she does this little tongue thing, like and then her face turns kind of red and they're talking. And he says something about, I'm trying to clean the counter.
Okay, I see it. Okay, it's queued up now. All right, we're going to have to watch this. Hopefully this is the right part. You tell me if it's not, because I
you just have to hear clearly. I don't know how loud it is.
Okay, all right.
Oh, keep going a little bit more forward.
Like by a minute or two or more.
I just know she's alone and she starts.
Yeah. This is right after this. Right after.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
There you go. This.
You know, you just know. You just know.
You just know what, DeeDee?
Actually, it tastes like a not so sweet version of an orange crush. You know
because I told you because this is sweet.
Yeah. The fresca.
It's really sweet. You feel the sweet.
Yes, of course.
You kill the sweet.
Yes.
And make it this nice.
But I'm saying, so it's like an orange crush, but
yeah, it's after. Yeah, she's Grayson is right.
You balance it even. You balance the sugar. You make it. You get the sugar, but because
I'm refreshing. Oh, okay, that's my favorite. Like my favorite when it means like if I want to drink Coke or something, then I'm gonna buy Fresca and put orange juice. What else would you put?
Every 3
Pineapple
days.
Juice.
Every 3 days, tell me this is my favorite.
Pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice was my favorite.
No, would it go good with this?
Yes, and lime.
Lime, yes.
Lime. What else?
Well, no lime because it's already limey. No, this a bit. No.
Lime will kill the sweetness.
The sweetness again.
BSI indeed.
Mm.
Oh, I see the reflection in the chair.
Okay, can you zoom in at all?
No, but you're not going to be able to see anything. It's the hearing of the smacking against.
Okay.
The only maybe evidence it is when he sits down and you might see a bulge.
Okay.
Yeah.
any those family, orange, mandarin, grapefruit, or lemon, citrus.
What is it? Did you say citrus? Oh, citrus. Yeah, sorry.
Did you say?
Hey, it's 1 a.m. It's 1h du matin. So.
What the fresh word now today?
You said them already.
Yeah, who remember? Who was asking?
Those chairs are from my kids.
Here I speak out.
I think so. He is like he talks about looking for cigarettes as well.
Wait a second, you can kind of see it. It's
Actually,
more
check your
apparent.
message always. Kimberly.
Chilean Gypsy says, any tricks on cleaning cast iron pans? I'm tired of having to always throw it away. There has to be something that works.
Google
love
it.
them, but hate them.
Chilean Gypsy.
This, just the orange peel that I use.
Yeah.
Baking soda and those.
Really?
Yeah.
Orange peels and baking soda on a cast iron
vinegar,
pan. And vinegar too.
Baking soda,
Everything.
vinegar, and orange lime peel. Any citrus too.
Thank you, Maya. I like this.
Wait a second. Isn't this the same guy that mixes chlorine with ammonia? And they're asking him how to like clean shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like chlorine with ammonia, it's a toxic gas called chloramines is produced. Isn't this the same guy? What you're asking about how to clean shit? Come on.
Using your forces.
What forces?
The wrench.
Yeah, force them. They like to get forced.
Oh gosh.
Another inappropriate reference to something, Nader.
Mhm.
Yeah, I heard that.
Makes sense?
Why are you cleaning something that you just cleaned your glasses with?
That's what it does.
We're paisans, Belladonna. Nice to know.
What time is it yesterday?
Okay.
What time is it yesterday? Last night. Last morning, sorry.
6?
We leave here 6. 6 when that's the last.
No, it's
Oh, not
5:15.
sleep. To be in bed, but you sleep, actual sleep.
It was very late
No,
in the
no,
morning.
no.
I'm not saying anything.
Keep this.
He's a little fucker. Fucker.
Don't believe me, come watch.
No, thank you.
Oh, look at the face. Oh, I see it. I see her.
Okay.
I see the face.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Watch.
I think this last
Especially with the audio. Don't believe me, come watch. You see her face? Okay, you know what? Let's go back a little bit. Look at her face, everybody. And when he's saying, don't believe me.
He's a little fucker. Fucker.
Don't believe me, come watch.
She looks down at it and then looks back up at his face. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's actually more. This is just
Okay.
the beginning. Yeah.
They don't watch. Listen to them, not to you.
Time and place, people. Time and place. Live streaming is not the time and place for that.
But they've done it. Pecan pie incident,
Don't believe me, just
sucking
watch.
off in the bed incident the second time when he was
Yep.
still live streaming. Multiple times they've done it. It's a
Uh,
thrill for them. Look,
It's
she
a
keeps looking
fetish.
at it. Yeah. She keeps looking at it. When she's looking down and looking up at his eyes, he has
Yeah.
it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
A heat-seeking missile.
Yeah. She's
Right?
gonna
It's time
Yeah.
to go to bed.
see, time to
Yeah.
put him to bed. Oh
As
gosh.
in, put his stiffy.
Oh, just
bed.
listen against the counter.
Ew, the way she licked her bottom lip. Put that
Oh,
tongue back in.
I-
DeeDee.
I told you it was.
All right, let's hear this
Gross.
again.
Oh, Lord.
Can you help me?
It's time to put him to bed.
Can you help me? The conversation itself just tells you exactly what's going on.
Put him
Just
to
the
bed.
conversation, yes. And he's like, can you help me? Let's hear that again.
Oh, Lord.
Can you help me?
It's time to put him to bed.
Put him to bed. See?
It's time to put him
Down
to bed.
over again.
Him.
Look at him.
Yo, DeeDee, you
on,
randy
DeeDee.
basket.
Yeah, you could hear it. You could hear his
We're
slapping.
talented.
Oh, you hear it?
Right
Okay,
there.
because I couldn't hear.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
it
right
Yeah,
is.
there.
And there
Yeah.
it is. All right,
Now look at
everyone,
her
boner
go.
warning.
Look how
Boner
she goes
warning.
away from the camera as well. Like it's so obvious.
Oh my gosh.
We're talented.
Oh, come on, dude. Is you slapping your meat in the counter?
I
Yeah.
know, and how you
Camera's
how
wobbling as well.
oh,
He's probably slapping it on the camera.
Come on, bruh.
Little Nad's kidney J.
Oh, come on, man. Look, dude. Oh.
and then just like when he comes back to sit down, you can obviously see the bulge.
Yeah, because you're acting a little cuckoo.
I need the cigarette. Where is the cigarette?
They're here,
Where?
right here.
I keep looking for it.
Wouldn't
Yeah, this is disgusting.
Oh
Oh, there it
my
is.
God.
It's obvious.
Bro,
You
Oh
guys
my
see
God.
that, right?
I
Okay,
told
go
you.
back.
Bruh.
It's obvious that he was slapping it around. That's disgusting.
Come on. Look, I've been married for 12 years, together 15 years, and sure, there's times where you get frisky and play around and stuff like that, right? Never on camera when you're on a live
acting a
stream.
little cuckoo.
Never.
I thought it
That's a
I thought it was
private
weird that I
moment.
knew the slap. It was just
Mhm.
so I didn't know if I should say it or if it was like uncomfortable about that.
Right there, you
No.
can see the bulge right there.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Ah, come on, dude. Oh, it's a teeny weeny.
He got a teeny weeny, it's a bitsy.
Well, it
little
kind of proves
teeny
Chantel was
weeny, teeny weeny.
telling the truth.
He got
Little
a teeny
short,
weeny,
short.
it's a bitsy.
Well,
Don't
it proves
want,
the
don't
point that
want, don't
Chantel was
want,
telling
don't
the
want,
truth
don't
for
want, don't
once.
want.
Oh man,
It's a semi-on.
look at that. Oh.
Oh my God.
He's looking at it. She was.
What
Stop.
is it?
Oh no. Okay. I need to stop playing this. Some people are throwing up right now. Just like how Foodie was throwing up at the sight of him being in the zone. Like
Yeah.
in the kitty.
Weeny, teeny weeny, shrivel little short, short man. Don't want. Sorry.
Disgraceful, but totally
Oh wait,
not
it proves
surprising.
Chantel right. Chantel actually told something true.
What did she say about him getting his dick out all the time?
She was right. Damn it. Screw you for making me say that, DeeDee and Nader.
Well, like I was trying to say that Chantel was proven right. She actually told the truth that he's either average or below average, at least.
Oh, right, yeah.
When I was wrong, and I did notice someone asking, and I know your name, and I've seen you in his chat, so you can shove that up your butt. But last night Gary uploaded a video. It's within the spectrum, the realm of this whole situation, and there were some suspicious sounds that to me sounded like a sniff. One person said that it sounded like a bottle being opened. I don't know what bottles you open that sound like they're being sniffed, but okay. They asked where the video went. The video was privated until we further investigate. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I investigated that crap for over an hour. I listened to it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Two things are going to happen with that video. One thing is either a apology will be issued because I know when I'm wrong, I'll take it and I'll apologize, or I'm going to put that video up again because I have the footage, and I'm going to let the public decide for themselves what they hear. Okay? So don't come in here trying to stir shit up. Not going to happen. Sorry, I had to deviate because I see them trying.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm looking in the chat to see is it?
It's up top. It's a Hefman something account.
Right. Okay.
So I'll stand by this. Two things are going to be happening. Either a retraction is going to be issued, or I'm going to put the video up and allow the public to make the decision for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Which I might do both because I feel that I heard it too long. Sounds like what it sounds like. And the behavior afterwards is very indicative of that action being taken.
Where
Yeah,
is this clip
absolutely,
from?
yeah.
Like, is it from
It's
a Natty
before he
Daddy
makes
stuff?
the drink. It's before he makes the drink. Go.
Oh,
Yeah.
All
When they
right.
disappear off camera.
Okay, so before he makes the drink that we see right now, this drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna have to maybe we can
You
hear
can
it.
go
I
back.
don't
Let's
know.
listen to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, let's listen to it together.
where did it sound like they were going into the kitchen?
So she goes into the room, he goes into the kitchen. You can see in the reflection, I have it zoomed in the video. You can see in the reflection that he's not quite in the kitchen, he's standing next to the fridge. And that's when it starts.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think I have it queued up here. I think I do have it queued up. I think it's right here because you can see him. He's right there in the reflection right here. Can I zoom in? No, it's not letting me.
You'll
Let
see the change. Pay attention to the chair.
Mhm.
You know what? Can I get off here for a minute and come back? I'll send you the clip I have.
Yeah. Send me the
Okay.
clip, and
I'll
then
get
we're
off and I'll
gonna.
send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter, okay?
All right, cool.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, because I think this is the cue.
Oh, what are they?
I'm worried.
And that's when he threw something.
Oh, my glasses are letting me down.
That's too much.
I mean, what is he?
All right, we got Jessica C. You sent me something, and it has been done as per what was it, Cash App. So I did get your message, and I have completed the task. Can I join you guys on panel? Of course, Co-Connections. You're practically a regular. You are a regular, getting to be an OG very, very soon.
Yeah.
So here's the link,
OG
everybody.
Co.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's be quiet. We gotta hear the sniff.
Actually, I need cigarette because this is gonna be too much.
You know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is I got Erie Purple. He sent me the clip. Let me load that puppy up, and we're just gonna do it from that clip.
Hi guys.
Hi, girl.
Hi,
How are
Curls.
you all?
Good. How are you?
A little down today, but I'll be okay.
Aw. No, don't be down. We love you.
I love
All
you
right.
guys too.
This is for public opinion, whether you believe it or not. That's up to you. We'll just present the evidence, and you make your own observations and understanding of it.
Okay, so just to give you context, all the way to the right, you see his reflection, the darker spot.
Right here.
All the way, no, the other side.
Okay,
right
here.
there. Okay, that's the side you want to look at.
Okay. All right. Playing now.
What's that sound?
No,
What
wait.
like that sound? Whatever you just did, I like it.
It sounds like she's saying, "Don't make that sound."
No, she's
No.
like, what is that sound? What is that sound? Whatever you
She-
did, I like
yeah,
it. Even the context
exactly.
of her saying that tells me what this is.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
was
Yeah.
thank you.
Even that alone, I don't even need to watch the rest of this. What she knows what that sound is. She knows they have this stuff in the house. That's why she's saying, "What's that sound? What's that sound? Whatever it is, I like it." Listen.
She's sniffing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh.
What like that sound? Whatever you just did, I like it.
Yep, I heard it. Whatever you just did,
Oh
I like
my
it.
gosh.
It's actually this after this.
Can I ask
So it's up to
Can I-
y'all. Is that a
Did you
sip
hear that?
or is it a bottle?
Yeah, she said, "Can I have some too?" Let's listen carefully,
Yeah.
everybody. Let me go
I
back,
heard
everybody.
that.
This actually the best after this. Why?
The taste after this. That's what he said.
Don't be like this. Why always want stuff I just do it?
You want some stuff? Just do it, is what he said.
You know the same.
And it wasn't until this point that he brings a bottle, puts it down on the counter, then he puts cups and then ice.
Right.
Mm.
He'll need it for the horrible taste that he's going to have in his throat later on.
Even if it wasn't it, if it's something that you can't put in front of the camera doing, it has to be something that is not supposed to be done at all.
Right.
I know that sound. It's
Yeah,
I
it's so
heard that
obvious.
too.
It's so
Yeah,
obvious.
yeah. Yeah.
No, wait.
Oh gosh.
Harley Mom. Harley Mom is demanding to hear the clip in silence. I will be more than happy to go mute.
Why? Why be like this? Why always want stuff I just?
She wants it. She just said it twice. Can I have some?
Why when I do something you want to say?
After this, we're gonna hear it in silence. So when I play it again,
Actually, I need cigarette.
the panel will all mute.
Gonna be too much.
All right. So now, everybody, if you could put your mutes on, we'll play this in whole on mute. All right. So let me do this once again.
No, wait. This actually the best after this. Can I have something, please? Why? Why be like this? Why always want stuff I just do it? Why when I do something you want to say? Actually, I need cigarette because this is gonna be too much.
And that's it. Yeah, it's completely obvious what that is to me. You make up your own mind, but
She
to me,
said,
Yeah.
to me, she said, what's that sound? I like it. I like what you've done. I want some. And he goes, why? Because I like it. That's what I got.
Why
from
you
it.
always
Why-
want stuff I want?
Yes.
Mhm.
And then I could be wrong, but I think he says, just because I do it or something. I don't know. Why do you?
he
have
did
it all
say that just
subtitled.
because, yeah.
I have it all subtitled. That's where I collab with Gary on. The thing is that I heard someone saying he's pouring. Where is he pouring? What cup is he pouring into
He's not
soda?
pouring no
If he
cup.
doesn't take the cup out until after that,
Right.
to me.
And
He's
in the
definitely doing
beginning, you
that.
heard him sniffing.
You actually see his head go back as well when he huffs it back. I could be wrong. My eyes could be playing me up, but he's
You're making
No, that's
very
what it looked like.
similar observations to, like, I'm telling you, I watched this clip for an hour before I was like, yeah, okay.
Because when you sniff it and then you go afterwards, and his head jolts back, but it's not that clear. But it's So you're right, Eerie. You're right. I wouldn't.
Public opinion, make your own decision. My opinion is I heard what I heard and I put it in a video.
Well, you're not wrong, because I heard the same thing you heard.
Well, it's obviously not the first one that day. So he's going to be full of bluff and bluster. So he will be starting to take it on camera because it's like, oh, he's got what's the word? He's got the bravado in him, hasn't he? Or he wants a bit more. And when the impulse is to have another line, it's going to happen.
Well, he didn't want to share. Another thing
Exactly.
is he didn't want to share. When have you ever seen him not want to share food?
Mm.
Right.
Shares his food all the time with no problem. Matter of fact, sometimes he forces DeeDee to eat stuff she doesn't want to eat.
Exactly. He shoved it in her face.
I bet he's huffing all the time. I bet when he was getting stuff for Chantal, he was giving her only a part of the deal, and he had a little bit for himself all the time because you have little lines hidden around. You talk to an ex-user. You have little lines hidden around so you can just whack it quickly without anybody else knowing. And you say you get some and share it with your partner. Once you get really into it, which he is, he won't be sharing all of what he's got. That's for sure.
Wow.
I've never seen a addict who wants to share their stash unless it's a rich addict.
Mm.
Right.
Right.
That explains that explains why he's so jittery and twitchy and
His
hyper
entire
all night.
Curl, his entire demeanor changed after that. Okay, don't tell me it was just the bottle of Fresca. I drink soda and it don't change my
Are
freaking.
you a resident of Ontario?
Simple math.
Ontario.
My bad, everybody. That was me.
I am not a resident of Ontario.
So yeah, when I'm multitask, sometimes I gotta speak and do other things in the background to load stuff up, and audio sometimes gets in. Okay. So I was trying to do the poll. Okay, we're gonna do a poll where we ask, what do you think that was? So let me do that in the background. Go ahead with your conversation. I'll be on mute.
Okay.
You're right, Ginger. Yeah, you're right. Ginger said that was a Coke, Woody. I wouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Very good job for catching that.
And I actually, so the only reason I brought this up, because I haven't spoken, Gary and I speak on the daily. Sometimes we're on the phone all day. And I haven't had a chance to speak to Gary. I noticed that he privated the video, and someone, and I think it's the same person that came in here, I'm going to check on that now, tried to be like, oh, that's just a bottle of soda being opened. I'm like, I never heard a bottle make that noise.
No.
And he never brought a cup of soda to where he made the Fresca. So
right.
it makes no sense.
Everything took place before he started making the first drink. He makes one drink off camera and he makes another drink on camera.
I don't think he's snorting meth fluff there. I think that was definitely Coke. That's a scenario of people taking Coke. Fluff.
Mhm.
Yeah. His demeanor would be different if he'd snorted a line of meth.
That's the thing too, right? You that together with how he behaved immediately after that, all of a sudden he starts raging more intensely. The over sexual behavior is all indicative that some kind of substance took place in that kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so can we get a recap? So a lot of revelations happening. Sam's Bar Lounge had chapter 2 recording of a DeeDee and themselves edited out of DeeDee speaking on the situation with the threesome, the cunnilingus that was happening with Chantal involved. So I guess Chantal was telling the truth. What happened 2 days and 1 day before her birthday, back in March. After that, Nader came on last night / this morning and said that the recordings are fake. He gave reasons that were just complete bullshit because he doesn't have the understanding of what it is like to work with an audio workstation. So if you're working with an audio workstation, it's extremely difficult to clip clips because the background noise is subtle and you can pick up on the difference. If you're just a regular person, you can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we went to him beating his dick in the kitchen. I don't know how else to put that, but I'm just gonna be like, he was beating his dick in the kitchen. You could see DeeDee's eyes go to his eyes, lock eyes, and goes down to his cock,
She
and the
turned
slapping
into a
sound.
cherry.
Yes, and she went right and talking about him, referring to his appendage's cock as another person.
Oh, I gotta go back and see
Then
that.
yes, then after that we went to the snorting. So make up your mind about the snorting, taking lines he didn't want to share with DeeDee, even though DeeDee was like, she knew what it was and she wanted some, and he was like, no, you're not gonna get any of my shit. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
so
also, I
I know
don't
we're
think
here.
I don't think it was speed or math, because that shit is disgusting when you snort it, and there would be some sort of that is something that's pleasant to snort, and it's just get a drink or whatever, blah 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 blah. That was definitely sniffing all sounds the same, but the action afterwards is a lot different depending on what drug you take.
He did say after that, before he opens the cabinet to get the cup, he says it's the aftertaste.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Or
y'all
I don't, or
tell
the
me,
taste
which
of it.
video was that? Which video was that on? Was it Grocery Haul?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, practically everything is grocery haul. So yeah. It burns
does
and
burn,
tastes like
and
shit.
it does
Yeah,
burn, yeah.
exactly, Monique.
But yeah, so there you go. That was a very, very good catch. But hey,
Yeah.
nothing's gonna come of it. Nothing's gonna come of it. There was nothing on camera.
Of course, nothing's going to come of it, which is why I don't understand why his why are you even coming into and you know, you have the right to have your own opinion, but why do you lose your crap if we catch something? Because you know, YouTube clearly hasn't done crap.
Yeah, exactly. Ree McLaughlin, if you want a recap, I just did one like 2-3 minutes ago, so you'd have to rewind and listen. Other than that, hey Jennifer, hey Small Moose, Emmy, everybody coming in. Smash the
this
like
isn't
button.
the first time he's done it, though. I'm sure
No, it's gonna continue to happen.
It's been happening a long time. It's just that it's been caught out, and the movement in the chair as well. I bet that chair has a hoodie on it next time, so we can't actually see in it after. You know, they're going to be covering it up. Any reflection?
Possibly. You know, Nader's really smart. You know, he always says that he's smart.
Right.
He is. He is, isn't he? He's a genius.
Did they think they were muted? No. Sometimes, you know, you think you're far away, but remember, mics these days are very dynamic, and they do noise canceling as well as sound isolation. So with the new Samsungs and the newest phones like the Pixels, you could be far away, but they will pick up your voice. So like with the old phones and old cameras, if you weren't close enough, you wouldn't be able to be picked up. But the new mics these days on these phones are so good that you could be a good distance away, and it will isolate your voice to either a decent or incredibly good degree and pick it up and amplify it.
Which also shows that this is not new behavior, doing it on camera like that. If that was the first time they'd ever done something like that on camera, they would be a lot more cagey about it.
Yeah.
They've got comfortable with the fact, haven't they? Because they've got away with it for so long, I imagine. Plus the bravado about the other lines that he's had probably before this started. I'm just making an assumption there, but yeah.
Wow. That was crazy.
It is, isn't it? It is. It's.
I mean, to be bold enough to do something like that while you're on live. Well, he couldn't wait until he got off live before
you
doing
can't with that drug, though. You have to do it. The compulsion does not The compulsion is too strong.
Jeez Louise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't imagine. Well, I guess we are knowing what a good chunk of where his money is going to, because that's a very expensive habit, a habit that bankrupts and destroys people's families, lives, and everything else. Why isn't YouTube doing anything? Because it's not blatant. It's inferred that he's doing from the sniffing, snorting sounds, the conversation. If it was blatant, if he points to it and be like, "Oh, this is the COKE, and I'm gonna put it up my nose, and we're gonna get fucked up," then yes, YouTube is gonna do something about it. But he's not doing that, so it could be anything.
Monty, you're extra.
Hey Natalie, what's up?
And then and DeeDee's doing this stuff too.
Of course.
Hey.
I chunked off.
Yeah, like I was thinking, please don't tell me DeeDee is doing the powder as he is, but I guess she is, based on that conversation, that she knew what it was and she wanted some.
Yeah.
Well,
like
there's
That
previous
explains a
evidence.
lot.
If you go back, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been working on chapter 2. I'm 47 minutes into the editing. So I can tell you there's sufficient evidence to tell you that DeeDee is not the innocent butterfly she portrays herself to be.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, you're DeeDee, you're willingly gonna fuck up your life like that. To be honest with you, dealing with all these substances, these powders, I stay the hell away from that stuff, because there's way too much people that screw their lives up. Doctors, lawyers, politicians, judges, all these businessmen, well-to-do people. And the one thing that screwed them up, amongst other things, is drugs, substances.
Right.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, the people who do have money, like you mentioned, they have the money to get everything they want. So, like, sometimes they turn to drugs because it's just something new and different.
It's recreational, and I've known plenty of people who are successful career people who have dabbled in recreational usage, and you couldn't tell from their demeanor.
Could go on for years. I bet she could have been doing this for years and has got into the groove of being able to work and play hard. So,
but look, that explains. Remember the video that started when she had, like, I guess that was the black makeup around her eyes and she was looking all tired, and when she noticed the camera was on, she kind of hid her face and walked away. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that explains it, because she looked like she was on some type of binger or something.
She was probably I don't know what time I doesn't suppose it matters what time of day it was, but that might have been her on the come down before she got, her coffee and her shower and another line maybe, and that can,
Dang.
But
that's sad though.
So they're quite well suited, aren't they? Them two. She looks like she's more stable and can handle it better than flipping balloon face.
She definitely knows. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Monty.
No, he has a scheduled live. Should have started 2 minutes ago. Let me show you what I can do. He has a pineapple with glasses on it and a banana at the base of the vase where the pineapple's on top.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Who's that?
And this guy doesn't want people talking about him, Monty, but he keeps on poking at people. And of course, we're content creators. We're gonna make content. If we see something, we're gonna say something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why am I yelling? Oh, it's because I have kids playing. Sorry.
So we know what that is about. Like, why does he keep doing this? Like, he's getting a decent amount of money from this channel. All he has to do is stop and just be cool, but he's still playing this little shitty game until it's all gone.
I think he's always been like that, hasn't he? He's always pushed the boundaries as much as he can.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he's just doing here, because as much as we hate him, he's getting away with it, isn't he? And
Yeah.
that's what really annoys me, because if he was just sticking in his own lane and doing it, well, but when he starts being shitty to other people because he's on it and he's full of it, and that's when he starts giving it the big splaff and his mouth starts going, and it's just a thoroughly horrible person. It really is.
I agree. The fact that, look, what he said about mental health and CSA alone, no.
That's disgusting. It's
That's
disgusting
so bad.
that he said that.
Yeah. And how can you sit there and I can't even, y'all, because this is too close to home. That's my friend that you're talking about.
Mhm.
And the words I want to say are not pretty.
Yeah.
When it happened, when he was talking about Gary, it hit home for me. You know, it, like, I shed tears over that, because, you know, I've been through that. My son almost was, you know, that almost happened to him. If it wasn't for my husband, it would have happened to him.
What I found strange though is like how detailed he was in it. For some reason, in my opinion, it seems like he might have went through something either close to it or it did happen to him, but he's not willing to talk about that. So for me, it was like he's either just very evil or it honestly happened to him and he just doesn't know how to properly take care of his feelings.
It's when he said, if I had done it, you wouldn't have been walking. That I was
exactly,
like,
Eerie. I'm
Yes.
thinking he's
Yes.
more of a perpetuator.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to mince my. I'm trying to mince my words here.
Me
But do
too.
you know what I mean?
Look, I'm natural. Can I say I'm not gonna? Okay, I don't care how much I don't like a person. There's absolutely no scenario on earth where I would say, "Huh, if I had done that to you, you wouldn't." As a child, literally just said, "If I had done that to you as a child, excuse me." Who can even imagine doing that to someone? A child.
Right.
Or
It's
even
just
saying
so
that.
yeah, it's just so creepy because just saying it, it seems like my opinion, it's just my opinion that maybe some type of action like that happened in front of him, or I can't say the other thing because I just don't want to, even though it's my opinion, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. And yeah.
Bacha Bazi. But yeah. So that is, it's just all really horrible. Yeah, we are talking about the rain and the petals. Yeah.
Dang. Well, I know that was
allegedly
horrible.
conspiracy, whatever.
I'm very sorry that Gary was talked about like that. That shouldn't have never happened, and that shouldn't have never been made fun of. That's nothing to make fun of.
You know, he keeps on saying eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. No. If you're going to go by that logic, Nader, where did he ever say that about you in that context? Because if you want to talk about what, keep it context, fine, sure. Make fun of looks, make fun of accents, whatever. But you cross the line that cannot be uncrossed. And no matter how much, just because DeeDee is sitting next to you condoning your behavior and applauding it, doesn't mean the rest of the world is.
That's right. You might think, oh, those who live by the sword die by the sword. No, the ones who live by the sword get shot by the ones that don't, Nader. So you completely, your world theory is wrong.
Yes, it is.
So no matter what he does, he to me like I've always sensed with him. Has anyone else even before? Because he keeps saying that his reputation is only ruined because of Foodie. I sensed with this dude something was off from jump.
I did too. Me
Same.
too.
Especially when he friended like underage girls on Instagram. That's when I was like, okay, he's kind of iffy. He doesn't know boundaries.
Yeah,
So
I
he,
remember that.
yeah, he's trying to say that it's her. Like she, no, look, dude. Before we even knew you, you already had charges on you for stabbing, and you were convicted for stabbing 2 individuals.
Mhm.
And you cannot take that back. That's something. Those are actions that cannot be take. You can't take back. He shows no remorse. He brags about it and laughs about it.
And this is what Chantel wants. Like, really, she must don't want much for herself to be wanting to be with a person like that.
She want like that bad boy fantasy.
But it's not bad boy. He's pathetic.
I know.
So I'm not gonna give him that narrative for him to try to play games with and try to get empathy. Oh, it's her fault. It's not. It's your own fault. Everyone can see, everyone has eyes, ears, and a brain. We can use it. And a lot of us made our own opinion, even without Foodie, because what he forgets is a lot of us don't agree with Foodie either.
Right.
So I'm not taking her stuff into I mean, now I'm starting to pay attention a little more because of new evidence that has come out. But before, I was like, shut up, Foodie. No one cares. This guy's trash. We all know it. Why can't you see it? Because she was defending you. She was even covering up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Andrea's
exactly.
making a good point as well. Andrea says that all the times that he touched Foodie, he wasn't sober. That's how he was able to do it. Yeah, I agree with you, Andrea. There was always something going on that gave him the chutzpah to carry things on with Chantal.
And you can't blame Foodie for his attitude and his ways. Yes, she brought him to this platform, but he's always been that shitty person.
I'm kind of 50-50 on that, Curl. I feel that she needs to do something to deplatform him. That's my opinion because
Cut off
Because-
the phone. Cut off the iPad. She's saying she can't brick it. You can brick it. Or just lock it.
She's got some clout in the YouTube universe or whatever you want to call it. Maybe, maybe not. But as a creator with nearly 100,000 subscribers, she could step in and say, excuse me, YouTube, will you take a look at this?
Yeah, but
Maybe.
then that takes away from her being able to talk about him and get more
So
views.
all these
and-
things so that just makes her out to be a liar and a con artist because she's not actually she's
Right.
not living by what she's purporting, is she?
Right.
If she really wanted to take him down, she could have a strong arm in the game. Well, that's a very bad analogy, but you know what I mean.
Why do that? It's making her money.
Immorally.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know, whoever MS is, I kind of agree with you. Bad boys still have some morals. So not every bad boy is built like Nader, the crappy human. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Some bad
that-
boys
yeah.
do have morals. They would never cross into the whole CSA area and be like, whoa, let's make fun of that.
Yeah, exactly. Or bad boys, a lot of bad boys, whatever bad boys, should we say, are definitely against violence to women, who respect women, definitely respect children.
Absolutely.
So
There's plenty of men in prison who don't tolerate the chomos.
of course. Yeah.
Your chomo, that's why they have a protective area for chomos, because they cannot be with general population because you might get, hurt.
Mm-hmm. And I've heard that they do hurt the chomos.
Hey, Frostbite.
They definitely do.
Sorry. Is it coming through clearly?
Hi.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, can I say something?
Of course.
I was going to say that I think Chantel's like quite a lonely person. I think DeeDee's a lonely person because I think they want to have fun and party with.
He looks pissed. His body language is very.
Yeah, Frostbite. I don't know what's up with your audio. Like we can hear you clearly, and then it starts to fade, and you'll come back in. Are you still there? I guess not, but we'll wait until Frostbite. Yeah. Is this live right now? Yes, he just started a live like 7-8 minutes ago. So look at where the pineapple is with the glasses on. Kind of sick, but we know who he's trying to imitate with that. Like he's just gonna
Who
keep
is that
at it.
supposed to be? I can't. It's not connecting.
Yeah.
It's not.
Mm-mm.
Even with the banana at the end on the picture.
Can you write it in private if you can't say it out loud?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because the banana actually gives it away. The hair and the glasses, like
Oh.
Oh, that's fine. You know,
yeah.
see,
Okay.
Gary doesn't get hurt for stuff like this. Gary takes
Yeah.
everything in stride. It's all right though, because Gary's got a fun little prop for you coming soon, Nader. Enjoy it. I've seen it.
I feel like he's gonna get just more angry and angrier closer to the court date.
He is, and he's gonna get scareder and scareder, even though that's not a word, but I'm still gonna use it. He's gonna get scareder and scareder and with less sleep because he knows I really gotta go August the 3rd because I gotta weigh in on how serious the case is. Because if the Crown has a solid case against him, he is FUCKED. And he's gonna get some serious jail time.
Okay, wait a minute. Someone's saying in there that he named it Gary and he said he's gonna cut it up.
Oh,
You're an
right.
See,
idiot.
so I was right. I did
Okay.
say it was Gary because based on the glasses, Gary has the funky glasses on.
Yes.
And then it was on top of the vase, and then he had a banana to suggest sexual activity. That's why the banana was at the bottom of the vase.
Wow. Wait, let him do that. Let him cancel himself even further. Let me tell you something, Nader. You ain't never met a woman like me. That's all I got to say.
That is so sick.
I will keep on roasting you and pointing out all your crap, and so will plenty of other people. So you keep doing your little stupidities that you do. I'm not a DeeDee or a foodie, and most of these women with me, we aren't either.
Right.
Exactly. It's very despicable. So we still have the coconuts with the caps on, and now we've got the pineapple. But he doesn't understand that sometimes the pineapple is sweet and sour.
That can actually be, translated as a threat, Andrea. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, for sure. Can't believe he's still doing this. Yeah, it is disgusting behavior.
It just shows to me we were right about that video. He must have seen that video. Now he's pissed because it's what excuse are you going to do now? Nader.
He's disgusting and childish.
Also, I like to point out you are losing your hair. Your hair is patchy as hell.
Right. You're never lying. I see them patches. Him and DeeDee will be matching.
Yeah,
Right.
the back it's thinning, yeah.
Look at the back. You see that?
Because DeeDee has a whole comb over.
When he bends over, it's a few minutes behind to put whatever in the oven. You can see it.
Mm-hmm. And she was like, he's this and he's a chef and da 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 da. And I'm like, DeeDee, shut up.
If he was any of this stuff, he wouldn't be doing what he does because he'll be prouder to be working knowing he has his own restaurant and all that stuff. But no, it's not like that. You don't have to lie to impress anybody. Just be honest. That's the most impressionable thing you can do.
If he was serious about opening a restaurant, he would have never partook in any of these crap that he's doing. He would have just
Right.
stuck to making his videos. He would have taken the constructive criticism from people. Hell, you wouldn't, a serious chef would be dedicated to their culinary and actually maybe even
Mhm.
go to culinary school to sharpen their skills, working at restaurants to get the
Oh, he wouldn't survive any
experience.
like French restaurant at all. They'll be screaming at him, and you know how his attitude is. He'll just get kicked out right away.
He doesn't explain nothing that he does. Most chefs, when they're cooking, especially if they're showing it on camera, they explain each and every little bit that they do. He doesn't explain anything.
He doesn't
He
even
just
have an
cooks,
ingredient list.
he just cooks and talks shit.
I've worked actually as a cook. Okay, and granted, this was years ago. The last cook job I had was 2012. Both for a chef at a college, okay, and then another one just a short order cook at a breakfast restaurant, okay. And I can tell you right now, this guy is dish pit material. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's a prison cook.
He was a dish pit, or sometimes he helped cut the onions. That's about it. And I don't know how because he still chops them horribly. But some restaurants, especially when you're doing like short order, we have little machines that you put it and it does the chopping for you.
You mean the prepper?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think he was an actual prepper though. I think he just helped when they needed help.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Sorry about
especially
that.
no
My
chef,
dog wanted a dinner. Whoops.
especially no chef would be burning everything. He burned almost everything.
I don't know why he has to put everything high heat. It's like, oh, I don't understand. And the shrimp just got me so sad. So sad.
Right. I know, right? Oh my
I
Right.
don't
What
even
salad
like shrimp
guy?
that. I'm not even like into seafood that much. And knowing seeing, I'm like, what a disgrace.
Hey, Curl Connections, you're a little bit choppy, and maybe leave and then come back and see if it gets better. Hey, stroked
Okay.
out. Natasha Jean
Okay,
says
can you put the link in for me so I could come back?
yeah, he got fired from the kitchen for slapping his dick on the counters.
Oh my God.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you know what?
Oh my God.
There's no way I speak out that he was a prep cook because you got to be fast when you're doing the prep because they need their ingredients like quick. There's no way he did prep unless he was from
Like
the
the morning shift, like there's people who come earlier, like 1 or 2
yes.
hours earlier to do stuff, because my dad used to work at our Portuguese restaurant and I would go there sometimes, and there was
Mhm.
somebody already in the back like cutting potatoes for their homemade mashed potatoes and some other stuff in the back, so I could see
That's
him
what I
doing
was
that.
gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
he's
could.
never really
Yeah.
held any authority, has he, in a professional kitchen? He's probably been under the authority of somebody who holds the authority in a professional kitchen.
Can I
And
also
that's
say
how they
something?
work.
I've never seen a cook use spatulas. They usually flip everything just with the pan, if that makes any
Yes,
sense.
yes.
There's little tells, isn't there?
Is my
It just
sound better?
just to say something.
Is my sound better or is it still choppy?
It's a bit choppy, but
Really?
yeah, it's crackly.
Is
You hear
mine
a little
better
bit
or
of
is it
crackle,
choppy?
but I feel like it's better than before, but I'm not sure.
We'll let you know
Okay.
if it becomes
What
unbearable.
I'll do is I'll switch devices because right now I'm on my my Samsung tablet. I don't understand why it's acting like that, but I
Oh,
can
it
switch.
it almost sounds, Curl, like the connection to your headphones is crackling. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I don't even have on headphones, so it's the tablet.
Oh.
What I'll
Okay, yeah,
do is,
switch devices.
yeah, I'm gonna just grab my laptop. I'll be back.
Is
All
mine
right.
crackling as well?
No, yours is fine.
Okay.
Like all I'm saying is I don't think he was ever allowed near the burners when he worked.
Especially if someone was like intuitive, and if he was still doing, maybe, up my opinion, if he was doing the legal substances since then they wouldn't put him just in case too. Because I've seen some people who do illegal substances and their bosses know and stuff like that, but just feeling sad for them or something like that, they leave them on but don't let them do anything that could risk the company or the restaurant.
There's a
A
lot,
lot
of
of chefs
substance
do
use.
though.
Yeah, they do. That was just going to say that, frostbite.
They do, but they can still cook.
Yeah. There are a lot of people use substances in kitchens.
Yeah. And I think this is Chantel's doing. I think she gassed him up. I don't think he thought he was that good at cooking before Chantel. I think this is Chantel's doing.
I guess so,
I
because
agree.
you saw her at the end, she's like, okay, I really don't like this food anymore.
I agree. She gassed him up. She started doing the little professional look. You look like a cook, aren't you? A cute little chef. Oh my God, he's cooking. Look, y'all.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like also, like, when he was younger, he wasn't praised a lot for certain things that he actually did accomplish. I don't know. I feel like some cultures also, like, don't really show, like, praise much, but it's more in their culture that it's like that. But nevertheless, you should at least praise your kids for even the
See, and I
littlest.
think
Yeah.
the opposite. I think he was praised too much. That's why he can't accept any criticism.
Yeah, I do as well. I think he was golden boy, or one of the golden boys, or just
I
Oh,
think
that
he
might
was-
actually make sense. That might actually make sense because he says he sends money to his mom,
Is
and
he
yet
the youngest? Is he the youngest boy? Do we know?
I
No,
thought he
he's
had
in the middle.
younger.
He
Oh,
has
he's in the middle.
younger, and I think Hamo is older,
So he's
and
like
Naeem is
he's got to.
younger, and then there's others, and he has sisters as well.
So he's going to be fighting for attention, isn't he? From his older.
Middle child syndrome.
Yeah, the middle child.
Yeah.
But also, it's bold of you to assume he has accomplishments. Like, isn't he just like a second?
well said.
Like, didn't you say he was like a professional footballer and like a magician, all this stuff? Like, he's probably just a grifter, and his family's a chamberlain.
Fresta, I tried looking for the professional footballer thing because my dad's really into soccer and stuff. So I'm like, I've never heard your name, Nader. Never heard or seen you play in any game. So I did a little digging. I can't find him anywhere.
Yeah, he was lying.
There'd be something, right? You'd think there'd be some trace of him being a professional soccer player.
Yeah, it just sucks. Like, it's just so much lying. I just can't take it. I'm actually being very, very calm about this, but if you saw me through the live from last night, you would have been like, okay, did someone just like beat you up or something? Because I was like yelling like crazy. I'm like, this is so nasty. This is so wrong. And it was just so inappropriate. I didn't like the live last night.
The hypocrisy that takes place sometimes in the chat makes me laugh because it's. Can I read something that someone just said in his chat?
Sure.
Okay, I'm not gonna say their name just because I'm not that person. But this person says, if I may say, people in this world can choose to say words that hurt or choose to say peaceful things that help heal. Please be one who shares peace and harmony no matter what or who or where. Now, this person has a wrench. They're new. I've never seen them before. And I would say that, yes, those words are well put. But also, I want to say the fact that in his chat, you can only talk like that. If you have any personal opinion that seems even in the slightest shady, DeeDee will make sure you get booted.
Yeah,
And
she
it's
timed me out yesterday.
see, and you can't be yourself. You can't even be the person you want to be and be like, hey, I don't agree with this. You have to tiptoe around and write an entire paragraph to say, I don't agree with the words coming out of your mouth. Can you try to be a better human? Thanks.
Welcome back, Curl.
Okay,
Yeah,
does it
Chantal's the
sound better
same.
now?
Yeah, you're better.
Okay, great. Okay,
Yeah,
does it
Chantal's
sound
the
better
same.
now?
It was
It sounded
quiet,
good to me.
but it was different from the before.
I think it's fine. Just talk and we'll do some adjustments. Hey, Puppy Breath. Hey, everybody.
It sounds funny.
No,
it's
you sound
great.
good.
Okay.
What is
Keep
he
working,
making?
Puppy Breath. Keep working. You chancer. So is
Like,
this
I
live
don't,
now? Sorry. Is this
yeah.
live now with him?
Yeah, he's live right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
What is
up.
he making?
A mess.
I don't see how you can be in a chat where you're not allowed to freely be yourself and you have to really sit there and think of every little word you say.
Yeah.
Well,
Who
it's like Foodie
started
Beauty's
that?
chat. It's Foodie Beauty's
Yeah.
chat is like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
would say they
frightened
both
of
are.
ruffling feathers. Yeah.
They both are, but I do also believe DeeDee takes things way harsher than anyone I've ever seen online. Because if you go back to, there's a video in January, I can't remember which one it is, but on that live stream alone, DeeDee and a couple of the mods blocked over 66 comments were deleted that night. Over
Wow.
66.
Madness. But she's got her orders and instructions, hasn't she? It's be hell for her if after the live stream if she doesn't comply, and during the live stream as well, we'll call her out and do anything because they've got that type of relationship, or so they say.
Yeah, because before it started off as like only subscribers, and towards the end where he was getting more comments about the audio, he just made it for members only.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she
A real
blocks
man.
people just over things like, you can just say something like, I don't like your shirt, and blocked. I know it because I done it before, okay, and I got blocked. All I said was, I don't like your outfit, and blocked.
They block everybody. If you don't, if you sneeze on in the chat, they're gonna block you. Ridiculous.
If you cook everything in high heat, it's always going to burn on the outside and be raw on the inside. You
Yep.
should know this, Mr. Sheffield Cook.
The
Honestly,
impatience of cocaine abuse.
oh, he's
Did-
cooking eggs. I hope
Yeah.
they don't burn.
Who said that? It's like burnt on the outside, raw on the inside. Burnt on the
Exactly.
outside, raw on the inside. You know that song, right? Coconut
Yeah,
King?
I know that
Ice cream,
song.
ice cream. Yeah. Burnt on the outside, raw on the inside. Burnt on the outside, raw on the inside.
I mean, even us, we learned all that, and we're not cooks. We just cook for ourselves or our families, right? And we know that if you cook anything in high heat, it's going to burn on the outside, but it's going to stay raw on the inside. It's just
Yeah.
it's basic cooking 101.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And saving on energy as well. If you have everything, all the burners burning, all yeah. But then again, we're applying logic and sensibleness to this. And
What is he cooking? What's in that pan?
eggs
think-
and onions,
Eggs, onions, I think peas, but I'm not quite sure.
ghee,
Ew,
probably.
he just throw anything together.
And another thing, look at him. He's trying to, if you're trying to have those veggies soften, it's nice to use a lid
Right.
Use a lid,
Yeah.
let the steam do its job like it's supposed to.
Yeah. But he can't even learn from himself, can he? He can't think to himself, oh, I did really shitty then. I'm going to change that and moderate my behavior, even just cooking behavior. Next time, it's just, just
And
throw it in.
he never uses soap on his hands.
Yeah, what is it with the soap? I don't understand.
Has he
I
been
don't
hitting the
understand either.
kitchen roll hard again? Because I know Mary Cab counted he was using it over about 30. He had 30 sheets of kitchen roll used in one little session.
The paper towels.
Oh, yeah, that's what we call
Jesus.
What is he
towel
putting?
kitchen
Is he
roll,
putting
yeah.
cheese?
Cheese,
I think that's cheese.
some sand, some plasticine, a bar of soap. What else is it?
Okay, so now I'm a little ahead from y'all. He's cutting English muffins on the same board that he cut all the vegetables in, which, yeah, okay, whatever. But
Oh,
it's going to
gosh.
give the English muffins a really weird
taste
taste
of
because now
onion.
you have it sitting on top of raw onion juice,
Mm-hmm.
which raw onion juice tastes different than cooked onion juice.
It does. And see, he just rinsed his hands like, where's the soap?
Yep, not
Also,
the
the
English. I
kitchen-
love me a good English muffin with cream cheese, okay? So how dare you?
The kitchen's so messy as well.
I'm not gonna lie, okay? I don't use soap all the time, but it's when I'm touching raw, like egg or like any type of like meat protein, that's when I constantly do it with soap. With vegetables, I'm kind of because I'm not really like touching the raw stuff yet. I do it like separate, so I don't know if that's bad.
Well, no,
that's
I mean, like he could be like touching chicken, and
He's
you
not
know,
got
chicken
separate
is
cutting boards, has
salmonella,
he? Yeah, he's not got separate cutting boards for his meat and his veg.
right? And he will rinse his hands, but not wash them, like not wash them with soap.
Is that cutting board even Foodie Beauty's? What
Oh,
was her
Lord.
cutting board like? Because remember, a lot of her tools
Those are hers.
Yeah,
Is that
exactly.
her
That's what I was thinking.
mukbang cutting board?
I think so,
She used to
because
have
I'm
her
like, yeah.
mukbangs on.
The eggs are overcooked.
I gotta verify this because a lot of her kitchen utensils and tools went to the trap, and then from the trap it went to DeeDee's.
Yeah. Is that scrambled egg or scrambled fried egg? Or
It's scrambled crab.
At least it's not sticking. At least it's not sticking.
Not yet, not yet.
If the eggs have any water to it, did you know that's usually because you overcook the eggs, the scrambled eggs? And his usually have a lot of water in it.
And then before he started cooking, he put like a wad of lard in the pan.
Oh, I don't like eggs anyway. I could never eat an egg, but
either.
that's
Oh, see, I'm the opposite. I love eggs. I could eat eggs all day. The other thing is this man swears to God that he cooks healthy. Everything you cook is fried, homeboy.
It's ghee, isn't it? Yeah. He likes his ghee. Is that what he's been using?
Oh, it's ghee, okay.
Everything he cooks is fried.
Take it off the heat. Take it off the heat.
Look at all it's cluttered in that kitchen.
He's got his nice snow wash jeans on as well, circa 1986.
You hitting on the jeans now?
Snow wash jeans, yeah.
I know, Natural Ginger, you would rather have him in lame shorts.
Oh, look at that bald spot. Look at that bald spot. Look at that balding hair.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh my God,
I just can't get.
Oh no, the alarm was gonna go off again.
There we go. There we go. Proper professional chef here.
You mean you don't clean the oven?
Just like Foodie Beauty, whenever she opens her oven, it's always the alarm goes off, which is like, Jesus, please just clean the oven.
Is he
he
putting
trying to
something
clean
into
it
the,
hot?
or he's trying to get something?
Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to clean it hot.
He's trying to get something.
Oh, he's dropped.
What is there? Something foul? Is that
Oh
why
no,
it's
his
burning?
stash. His stash, and he kept it in the oven, and he's burning it.
Wow.
His 8-ball. Oh,
What was that?
Something burnt because he just threw it in the sink.
Yeah,
that?
yeah, he definitely
Something must
dropped
have fell
something.
out the pan.
He dropped something. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now he gonna put the English muffins in there. He gonna burn them too.
Wait, they don't
You
have
got
like
a toaster, homeboy?
And then they taste like onion.
See, he's got a panini press right there that he could quickly toast those muffins.
Oh, yeah,
but
he
he uses
can
it
use
to
that.
cook steak.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, he's gonna do that. I wonder what he's gonna do.
And that's gonna taste
Cut
like
it in
onion
half?
too.
Is it-
Because
No,
it's
clean your
onion.
cutting board. Clean your cutting board.
my
Oh
God.
yeah, it's not clean. Yikes! All right, we got Doi Cookie in the back. Doi Cookie. I'm not seeing any proper connections from you, so
What
I'll add
is
you
that?
after.
Paper is papyrus.
It's the bread. You know what's it called again?
Pita bread?
Neem?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
It looks like
Is it called? I don't know what it's called.
it looks like pages.
Wasn't
of a
it just big pita bread? I thought it was just big pieces.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Of pita.
yeah, and then he ripped it because typically you're supposed to put stuff in the middle, right? Yeah, I think
Yes.
it's been round nan. Then
Now it smells like
pulled it
onion.
apart, and then he started cutting it up into smaller pieces.
And you
Looks
still
like
have
he's making a
ingredients on the
burp.
side. It's just gonna smell like that.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
hasn't washed the board. He needs like another board. He needs to clear that area, maybe 2 cutting boards, so you know.
Or
but,
if
yeah.
anything, wash it between the things that you use. That's what
Yeah,
I do
exactly.
sometimes.
That's
Yeah.
funny though that it's Chantel's own mukbang board. That is fantastic. That'll be
Right.
well manky.
Mhm.
Yikes.
And yeah, this is how he's cooking his way, right? Just burnt, just like
Them
that song I was
eggs gonna
singing.
be burnt for sure. They
Yes.
Yeah,
they
he
gonna be
just left it on
dry.
the heat. You're supposed to cook eggs on like low heat.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be so dry.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
well, it's just another fail.
What is he
What an
saying? I
arsehole.
wonder what he's
What
saying.
an asshole.
Oh, you want to
Oh,
hear the
God.
sound? Okay.
For the one who do the real job and
Oh, a real job.
Oh gosh.
hypocrite.
Hypocrite.
Who's a hypocrite? Who?
Hypocrite.
No, you did make a video.
I did. I did one this knowing I'm guys when I saw.
Oh,
Gary's an asshole, did he
I'm
say?
pretty sure he's talking about Gary again.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sure he said
gosh.
Gary's
He's
an
just
asshole.
all over the whole Gary situation. But yeah,
Okay.
let's keep going.
Gary's really got under his skin, hasn't he?
When I cannot walk and cold, I cannot hold the phone. So
All right, Doi Cookie, I
Don't sit
see
on
you.
my
I'm gonna
ass.
add you now. If you want to take
give
off your
shit
cam,
people, that's it.
here, Mary Cab.
Mary Cab says she'll be watching this.
When I talk, they cry.
What in the
Oh my god, the
hell?
muffins, aren't they burnt?
Corey Corkler, DeeDee, have you ever been?
I had
Okay,
to come
bruh.
back.
Oven
Oh, I
mitts.
can see that. Oh, I can see that.
This is like the worst thing he could have made badly. It's so easy to make, and he's totally ripped it apart.
Yeah, he's messing it up.
It's eggs.
You should see when he removes the eggs from the pan. They're stiff.
Are they like
yeah.
grains of
gosh.
sand? Oh,
Overcooked scrambled eggs. Yum.
with
Yucky.
raw veggies.
I'm not gonna lie. It took me years to have not burnt eggs, learning from myself and Ramsey. Remember those challenges with eggs? Yeah, I try to do that and copy it, and now I pretty much got it down, but I hate doing it that way.
Eggs are like 30 seconds on low. Stir, 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 get it out. Literally.
Yeah.
If you're doing
Um,
scrambled, it doesn't take any time at all. What is he
This is
doing?
eggs Nader's way, though. Nader's way.
Yeah,
Oh, so
Nader's
how
way.
gross.
It's going to end up his something. Oh my goodness. He fried whole boiled eggs, did it? Oh, I missed that. God, he's obsessed with eggs. It's one of my...
You know, at this point in time, I have to officially declare Nader as Gary's #1 fan.
But
Yeah.
can't you not fry a boiled egg like with meat around it? And isn't it like a Scottish egg or something like that?
Oh, he
Scotch
fried
egg.
a Scotch egg with it's a boiled egg with sausage meat around it, rolled in breadcrumbs.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's lovely except for the egg.
Watch a cook. I don't want to hear about your personal crap. I want to watch you. No offense, but I want to watch you cook. I want to hear instructions. I want directions on
There's
what
a
you're
bug.
doing, not why you're pissed off that day.
Right, now look at this. Oh, now pan back on. Pan. Oh, he's taking the muffin to the egg. Oh, right.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
No.
What the?
If I saw that in the kitchen, I'd be like, okay, I'm out. I'm
Why?
gone to
Why?
another
Yes,
restaurant.
I want my money back.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like, I'm done.
What are you doing? Just spoon it on. It's okay if it falls on the sides. It makes it look eccentric.
He's using his
Yikes.
No.
He's a real man. He's putting his hand. Oh, this looks appetizing as fuck. I might even want to eat that egg. Not.
Oh, that's gross.
I hope
wouldn't feed
DeeDee
that to
doesn't
my
eat
dog.
it. Does anybody know if DeeDee is eating it? Oh.
So how do you now eat this? Do you put that whole thing in your mouth, or do you use a fork to put the egg in? How do you eat it?
Yeah, you unlock your jaw and
He's like, what is he doing? Oh gosh.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He's like pounding it down.
Beautiful plating there, Nader. Beautiful. Very appetizing.
This is crazy.
Is he going to sprinkle parsley on top now, you know?
Isn't it just
70s?
or dill? Doesn't he always dill? Oh,
He always use dill.
No, that would be an appropriate herb. Let's put mint on it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, what is he gonna do with the pan though? Because he put butter all over that thing in the back.
Is he going to bake
The
it?
baking dish.
Oh, here we go. Herbs.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
That's his
Makes the
cigarette
difference.
ash.
Yeah, probably. I had a thought on, you know how he's the middle child and he says he's all these things?
Mm-hmm.
He's none of them. His brothers have those accomplishments and he's just taking them as his own. That's what I think. His brothers are good at sport. His brothers are good at cooking. One of them's good at this. And he's just like, oh, well, I'll just take those as my own. They'll never know it's not me.
Yeah, that's a massive, huge possibility with this loser.
I wonder what story he's telling his mother, or if his mother knows what he's actually doing. Because she's receiving the money, correct? Or his family.
Not
I don't reckon sending them a dime.
You've got own an apartment in downtown Egypt or wherever, I don't know. Why don't you sell it and give it to your mother?
Also, why your brothers have social media? Why haven't they stepped in to tell everyone what a fantastic guy you are? Since you have such a very well-known, honest reputation, why haven't they said, "Hey, look, this is my brother, and I can show you that everything he's saying is truth." I would have done that for my sibling.
Right?
His family must be so embarrassed, like Chantel's family.
Yeah. Glad that he's so far away, you know. It's easy to sort of keep him at a distance when he's on another continent.
Didn't someone explain how the whole inheritance thing works with, apparently it's law or something like that, for in Egypt or some of the Middle Eastern countries that when the father dies, by law, the children and the mother get the assets or the apartments or the land, and they share it amongst themselves. So he may have part ownership on the apartment his mother is already living in with all of his siblings. It's not his apartment, it's their apartment. So he couldn't sell it if he wanted to.
That could be something.
Which shows
one
exactly the kind
of
of person he is, because you're talking about, I have this apartment and your mom is living in it. It's your mom's apartment. It's not yours.
Yeah.
Be respectful. Be respectful.
Just like he thinks DeeDee's apartment is his apartment.
Is there
well,
more
DeeDee-
stuff on the bench today? Is that bench even more cluttered? And he's making eggs.
Oh, he's going to make a lumpy drink.
Oh, with citrus. Okay, yay.
And speaking of apartments, did you hear DeeDee say that she was the one, that was her idea, and she told Nader to have Chantel get an apartment for him?
Well, I can believe it.
Could it be that she's trying to get rid of him, or just at least have him kind of further away to have privacy?
I don't know, but DeeDee she's just as evil as he is.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, DeeDee showed her entire self when she was being extremely ableist that night towards Gary and everyone, because honestly, when you mock that kind of stuff, you're not just offending the one person, you're offending everyone who has to struggle with their disabilities.
Exactly.
And he tried to explain it away by saying, no, I was making fun of just Gary because Gary makes fun of me. And I'm like, pick your topics. That is the lowest of the low blows. You don't go there. You do not go there. And it's not a humorous topic. It's not something that you could actually twist to make a little bit funny. Like, the weird things you say or do or dress or wear. That is something that is so triggering and personal and just untouchable. He doesn't even get that you don't go for things like that. He has no filter whatsoever when it comes to other people, but he filters everything coming in his direction.
Like Chantel.
You have to, he's acknowledged a few times that he's taken anger management like 3 times, I think it was. And
no good.
It didn't work, number one. Number two, if you know you have anger issues, learn how to control them. I had to learn how to control mine when it came to what I said when I was upset online. I could be a very mean person. I could be a very mean, hateful person. And I've acknowledged that in the past, my words have hurt people. And I learned and I've grown.
I hope that's meant. I hope that's meant.
I'm just thinking, is that like parsley or what did he just put in that drink?
I just hope it's meant, because he put lime, whatever the green thing is, and then like soda, like Sprite or something.
Well, that's because he just throws everything that's on the counter and says, "Bah, drink." Waha, look.
Yeah.
He's like a little kid just doing science experiments.
Oh, it's gonna
blender.
That's what I was just thinking. Like, you're just throwing anything together.
I just hope it's meant, and then it will make sense. It will make sense if it's meant. It doesn't taste that bad.
No, that I would actually drink that. If that's mint, lemon, and that, but I'd probably put agave or something in it just to cut the acid a little bit. But that would be
Someone should suggest to him putting baking powder in there.
Oh Lord!
Oh no!
It's fizzy
Baking powder.
It's fizzy
Science experiment.
Oh,
it's free base in it with the
you better not put milk in
You can stop now. You can stop. I think.
If he puts
but
milk
what
in
an
there,
unusual drink to have with a breakfast.
Oh God! Sorry, I'm ahead of y'all. Y'all should see the shirt DeeDee's wearing today.
Oh gosh!
Ooh, exciting!
Ooh, that drink.
I don't recommend it.
Look at the
Should we
chunk.
catch up? Okay.
I don't know.
We're gonna catch up. We're gonna catch up.
No.
All right. So what's DeeDee wearing?
Oh God!
I don't recommend it.
Don't drink it. Don't drink it. Don't drink it.
Ah,
Don't drink it. Don't drink it.
Color?
That's Dishwater.
Look at little Miss Skinny Minnie that likes to call other people fupa queens. Look at you. Raise that arm. Show us.
Okay. Oh my God, that is
Why?
dishwater.
It separates.
Oh God.
I'm just hoping it
Ew.
tastes good.
Oh.
I'm trying to give him benefit of the doubt, but I don't know.
Taste good. Mm-mm.
That reminds me, I've got to clean the drains later.
Proud
Yeah.
of it.
Boy, give her a sandwich. She looks so hungry.
That's going to be so sour.
Oh my god, all the mints floated to the top.
Oh no!
I know, right?
Give her a sandwich. It's like he didn't want
That
to give
just
her one.
ruined my appetite.
Cold eggs,
Oh, it's gonna be
congealed.
cold.
Yeah.
The
Let's see
eggs are
how
rubbery
this-
and
let's
stiff,
see
y'all.
how
The
this
eggs are
goes.
rubbery.
Try
Like
I
he
can
was
see
literally
that.
able to move them from the pan to the muffin without them
Gonorrhea
breaking
juice.
apart.
Gonorrhea juice.
Oh
That's
gosh.
funny.
Eat it,
Oh my God,
DeeDee.
it's rubbery scrambled eggs with raw veggies and poorly baked English muffins. Say aye.
There you go,
Why couldn't you
DeeDee.
just
Stop looking
thrown
worried.
a
You've got to
fried
eat
egg
this
on it?
shite.
Let's watch this fall apart and go everywhere.
This needs sauce. It's too dry.
Yeah, it
Mm.
needs
Ketchup.
to make sauce.
Ketchup.
Y'all,
Ketchup.
why am I sitting
Sauce.
here
Barbecue
mad?
sauce.
I'm like legit mad at what he did to them eggs.
Ugh.
I am
What did-
actually
what
very
is-
upset.
what?
Look good.
Chantel's Nicoline. Mm. Pass the
I
butter.
don't like DeeDee's face. It seems like
No.
she doesn't like it.
She won't ever
Or she's
say
having
it, though.
trouble.
Shh, I said shh.
Kind of thick in her mouth. She keep chewing.
It's like trying to swallow a cork, isn't it, DeeDee?
She's
I
powering.
actually
through.
enjoy. I think it's what she deserves to spend the rest of her life
Mm.
pretending his food is good.
Yeah.
How many chews? 1, 2, 3. You'll be still chewing that later on tonight.
Everybody was loving, I'm sure, DeeDee's comments when she was addressing Chantel to say, he's a good man, Chantel. You messed up. He's a good man. And I'm like, where? On what day? Have you got a time date stamp of when he's done anything good, said anything good in any
Right.
way, shape, or form? Where is
I
the
think
good
she's-
man? Where?
She's just trying to wind up Chantel, isn't she? Like Chantel's so easy to wind up.
You messed up, Chantel. No. Oh, God.
For those asking, her necklace says Debbie.
Mm,
Dobby.
It should say Karen, but it says Debbie.
mm. Dummy. It should say dummy.
Dobby. Oh my
That
god.
sounds even better.
Dobby.
Maybe it should say Dobby, and it's like instead of throwing Dobby a sock, you throw Dobby a cock.
Yeah.
That-
Oh
There we go.
gosh.
There we go.
Eating a brick. Oh.
Or a fisting dildo.
Mm,
Blobby.
blabby.
Twat.
Look,
Twat.
why? I gotta ask. Why y'all lie to this woman and tell her she's pretty?
She wears highlighter. Of course she's pretty.
Look,
She's
highlighter ain't
better
supposed to
looking
go
than
all over your
Chantal.
cheeks.
But
It's
then
only
again,
supposed to go where the sun hits, okay?
Mm. Yeah.
not where the
but-
sun don't shine.
yeah. She's a fashionable lady. She's interesting. She's nice. She's different.
But I thought he was a man. Why does he have 2 sandwiches, but DeeDee only have 1? He's supposed to have 1, and DeeDee's supposed to have 2.
That's on the contract. He's the dom, she's the sub. She gets 1 butty, he gets 2.
Mm. She's like, no. You can have it. It's okay. I'm full.
I'm watching my waist.
Yeah. Mm.
I'm watching my waistline.
Mm.
God, I hate this.
That
guy.
garnish really took full effect. It's all just on the bottom of the plate at this point. It did nothing.
Did he even
Just
season
waste-
it?
Waste it. No salt. He doesn't believe in salt and pepper.
No. He snorted all the salt and the pepper.
Yeah, they're going on a picnic today, is what Nolabu says. Okay.
Awesome. Love that for you. I hope the wind blows in the opposite direction of your comb over.
I wonder if at the same time Chantel says she'll be out.
Is Chantel going for a picnic too?
Wouldn't that be quite the arc where they've deliberately gone somewhere knowing where she is just so they can roll up on her?
Going for a picnic at the outhouse. Yeah.
Perfect place for his food.
Yeah, a little something for later on.
I don't know how we've not yet had. Oh, but maybe that we have, and we just don't know it. The days where he's been sick, it's because he's gotten sick food poisoning from his food. Because his kitchen hygiene is deplorable, especially with the way he handles chicken and seafood. Oh my God!
But if you live like that, you get like immunity from that. So
yeah, but maybe from the chicken, or I guess, but not the seafood. Seafood don't play. It does not, especially like shellfish and stuff. And the octopus that was in the fridge for like 7 days.
Oh yeah, that's
some sort of badge of honor that he can, because he's a real man. Of course, you've got to see everything through the lens of a real man. I know it's really hard for us females.
I know. I have no idea.
Yeah, couldn't experience anything like that as a woman.
Yeah.
No.
I think he gets dope sick, doesn't he? He's not like food sick.
I think he does. Yeah, I do think he must do. Even if he was taking it constantly all day, every day, he would get sick eventually at some point. I don't know how he can eat all this mush when he's whatever.
But you know how, like, when you go home, your mum's cooking is your favorite because she always makes it exactly the way, and that's how you grow up. Your palate adjusts to like what food's given to you. He doesn't eat food from anywhere else, so this is perfect for his palate because this is all he makes.
His food looks so disgusting.
Right.
And what chef doesn't eat other people's food? How do you explore new recipes? A chef loves trying new things and new places.
Yeah.
New
Or
techniques.
you learn, you get better, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He doesn't even taste his own food, y'all.
I
He just
never seen
throws
him
it
like
in.
taste at all.
Maybe he has learned and he has got better, and this is better than what he was doing before. You know, so.
Oh God.
Oh, she's talking on the phone.
It's just it's Chantal.
Not Chantel.
Those I really don't like no sideburns DeeDee haircut. I hate it. She needs the sideburns. Everyone deserves sideburns.
Yes, everyone does.
It's very severe, isn't it? I mean, it just doesn't go with her aesthetic. She's not an edgy punk, is she? She's not sort of.
Oh, they hung up without saying goodbye. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this I'm gonna take. Like, what else is there to talk about, right? We've discussed his bullshit about the audio. Like, it is DeeDee. You could tell by the voice. It's DeeDee.
Because I missed that part of the conversation. Was he trying to say that it wasn't DeeDee on the
Yeah, he was trying to say that
God,
people
the bluster.
clipped it together, and made a whole conversation.
That's ridiculous.
That was not edited together. It was edited out, but it was not edited together.
Yeah,
no, it was
exactly.
not.
Everybody know DeeDee voice, and that was clearly her.
Yeah. The other thing was his cock slapping and DeeDee looking with joy and talking about his member in the third person. Yeah, you did right here with the cock slapping.
It's
She wasn't here.
Morning. I just woke up.
Oh, okay.
So early.
Yeah,
have
so
missed at least couple of hours of live.
Yeah. So in his one before this, there were so many things that happened. The snorting of the powder, allegedly. And the cock slapping, he had his cock out, and DeeDee was looking at it. She was turning red. They were saying things that were very suggestive, calling his appendage a him. I guess they have a name for it. So yeah,
Licking her
that
lips.
also, yeah, licking the lips. That also happened. If you didn't catch that, everybody,
Why?
watch the replay or
No,
rewind.
no. No,
I
thank
wish
you.
I didn't catch that. I wish I didn't
No.
catch that.
I could go my whole life and never watch that ever.
Right? Yeah. So
And for those who are curious, it was a very teeny, teeny, tiny little one.
you gotta sing it in the song, Aries. Like it was a itsy bitsy teeny
Teeny
weeny
weeny.
tiny
Little
little
Shrivel
teeny
little
teeny.
short man.
man.
Don't want no eeny weeny teeny weeny shrivel little short man.
But guys, you gotta be nice. You know, like it's not the size of the boat; it's the motion of the ocean. Okay.
Jackrabbit. That's what he gives. Jackrabbit.
Oh my gosh.
No, I think he's a 2-pump chump.
Yeah, an ooh ah type of man.
Not a 2-pump chump.
Yeah.
I love that.
No.
I love that.
I think he takes drugs and goes forever, personally.
Yeah, that's. It's also one of those. He's either on a hair trigger or he's got a rubber cock and can just go all night without.
I heard if you like
dry boning you.
I saw what I saw and I was not impressed. Okay.
That's why he has to have lots of lube, so because it just gets.
They love coconut oil and lube.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That's nasty.
Well, we know they're not using protection
Adios.
because you're not supposed to use coconut oil and latex or
Yeah.
prophylactics together because they don't
Exactly.
work.
Right.
Exactly.
But isn't it true? Like if you use like
The only protection she uses is she hangs onto the headboard.
no, that's not what I was trying to say. If someone was to use drugs while they're having intimacy, regular intimacy is not as good anymore.
But the drugs or the sex?
I don't know if that's true or not.
Which one goes bad first?
Right. Are they live? Yeah, they're live right now. He's this is live that we have in the background of Nader and DeeDee.
DeeDee, now we've got you alone here.
Yeah.
What the hell are you thinking? Come on, stop scraping your neck.
Yeah, I think
Look
this
at
is gonna
us.
end badly for her because this whole situation is just a mess to me. Even having this guy that's on 100 all the time, he doesn't have a regular sleep schedule. It's gonna end badly. So we'll see in time.
Sorry, I had to. Oh my God, he stirred the drink, y'all, and there's particles floating all over it.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's not chunky. It's like watery and gritty. And
it looks like watery algae.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. That's a great description.
It's because he blended the mint into it. You put the mint in after the ice and you muddle it. You break.
You muddle
just
it. That's the word I've been trying to think of.
Yeah, muddle the mint so it breaks the flavor open in the leaves without chopping it up, and you get it all in your teeth. He doesn't even know how to do a basic drink. Like, ooh.
The roach says it affects the way the brain processes pleasure. Yeah, there's a thing called chemsex where people use substances to enhance pleasure doing sexual activity. So
Hi, the roach.
With every drug there always is a duality. There's going to be an effect for a drug, both positive, negative, no matter how subtle it is or insignificant you feel. So some people might use substances and it actually takes away from the pleasure. Other people, it adds to it. But there's always going to be a duality in terms of drugs, and depends on how you feel, because some people might like feeling of helplessness with drugs, others don't because they want to maintain some modicum of control. So that's always another factor on top of all
Okay.
other factors.
Just a little bit every now and again is fine, but not all the time. And you'll just get a rubber body if you're using uppers and trying to. You just basically just crappy, really. But
Yeah.
What
on earth is that?
It's his hand.
his
It
hand.
does look like something like he has his like
Yeah.
teen there, didn't it?
Right.
Dude.
Yeah. I knew
That
somebody
looked
was
like
gonna say something.
Tony's toe.
Yeah.
You say you knew I was gonna say something.
Yeah, because it came to my head as well. I'm like, it looks like it's been in the water too long.
I was just reading the chat and then I just looked up and I saw that. I was taken aback. I must admit, I was a bit. What?
Yeah, that would be way
What?
too
But this
bold
dude's
for
always
Nader.
angry. He's always angry. Like, is there a moment where you're not angry?
Have you noticed he can't actually do anything without making a clattering sound? It always has to. He can't put anything down quietly. He always a bang, bang the door shut drawers, cupboards. Everything's crash, bang, wallop with him.
He has
There's
anger issues.
He's a passionate guy, Ginger. He's passionate about everything he does.
He's a friggin' nutcase.
Yeah.
Put his
Cack-handed.
unwashed jeans.
What's he making now?
I
Well,
don't know.
guys, I'm sorry, but I have to go because I have to start cooking some stuff for my family. But I'll be like probably in the chat or watching it while I'm getting
sure
everything.
whatever you make
Oh my
is going to be
God.
1,000,000% better.
Yes.
than-
Right?
He's going to try and roast some frog spawn now in an old
Yeah.
tramp boot.
Yeah.
Have
All
a
right,
good
bye
day.
guys. Take out.
Okay,
Have
bye.
a good one.
Bye.
Yeah.
You too. Bye, guys.
This
I was-
fool, look at him cutting up that pineapple, putting. Oh, I can't with him.
Yeah, I was also
Why
gonna
didn't
say,
you pineapple mint in the soda water? That would have been delicious.
yeah, actually it would, right?
Hmm.
But that would actually take some modicum of sense. And
Yeah.
everything he doesn't make no sense. So,
Please don't say he's going to roast this pineapple.
I have no idea what he's gonna do. But I was also gonna say maybe this is a good time to maybe wrap it up. We've seen a
Yeah,
lot of him.
okay.
Plus, there really isn't much else to talk about other than what we already have talked about.
Yeah. We're just talking shite about him now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just not being very ladylike. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Yes,
those-
I'm sorry.
A lady.
yeah,
It's a filthy
practitioners.
rumor.
Practicing stitchcraft, those are coconuts with faces on them, and they do have toques. Is that what we call them in Canada? They have toques on.
It's a beanie, right?
Oh, he's cutting up the pineapple. Oh boy. All right. Well, what can I say? We'll go from to right. Maybe closing thoughts, feelings, everything. Natural Ginger, if you want to go first.
Well, thank you for having me on. I've had a very good laugh. And as always, love you, Monty. Love your panel. Love your chat. And have a good time. We're having a heat wave at the moment, so I'm not very happy. So I'm really glad to spend this time with you to keep my mind off the heat wave. So thank you.
You're welcome, Natural Ginger. Have a good one for the rest of your Sunday, Air Pepperoni.
Well, thank you for having me on panel as always, and thank you to all of you. And I am a little bit on a petty state of mind, so you'll have to excuse the crap that comes out of my mouth. But I'm not happy with you, Nader and DeeDee, and yeah. That being said, thank you. That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you so much, Ari. Curl Connections.
Well, thank you so much for allowing me to be on panel. You guys have really cheered me up. I've been going through some stuff for the last few days, but anytime I'm here with all of you, I always have a great time. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Next, Frostbite, if you're still there.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me, Monty, and thanks to the chat and everyone on the panel. I'm in the UK as well, so I'm just trying to avoid the heat wave as well. So thanks very much.
You're very welcome. Have a good one. And by Dwight Cookie, last but not least.
He has inspired me to go and make myself some lovely fluffy scrambled eggs for breakfast.
Okay.
So that's all I can say.
All right. Well, have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on another panel. I appreciate every single one of you. Smash that like button for me, everybody. And I really appreciate all the help I've been getting in terms of the funeral and the cost and everything, because, you know, I am a single child and it's quite expensive. A funeral is. So I've put my link out for my PayPal and my Cash App. So I'd appreciate anything you can spare. But of course, it's always optional. And I really appreciate the thoughts and prayers from everybody that's been sending me messages or emails. So thank you so much. And I am out. Take care. Have a good one. And bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
God bless you,
Bye.
Monty.